There we go. Blow it. Thank you. Welcome. We'll talk to Mark Schlereth in a little bit, who I know from ESPN. And then I follow him a lot on social media. He's got the Stinking Truth podcast on YouTube. Check it out. Glad to be here. And I must start by saying, as I thought, Joe Milton sucks.
Joe Milton's so bad, dude. He's so bad.
So I just want to say, listen, I talked about this 2 weeks ago. His highlight tapes are freaking awesome every step of the way. Michigan, Tennessee, the Patriots, the Cowboys. Cowboys trade a fourth rounder for him? Was it a fourth round?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Trey Lance, whatever. It's something similar. But
and Jerry's saying, like, man, we got a good one here. Like
70-yard bombs. Dude, he sucks.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
5th and 7th.
Okay.
Like preseason means nothing, right? But when you see crap like that, it's so bad.
No touch.
Nothing.
And again, we don't have touch. We don't have arms. We can't throw it harder, softer,
No,
middle.
we don't.
Just know that. But I warned everybody this was going to happen.
Dude.
And I'm glad he sucks right now because Dak doesn't need that crap. And I'm not a Cowboys fan, but Dak doesn't need everybody screaming about how good the backup quarterback is.
Correct.
Yeah. Because you didn't really worry about that, even though the Cowboys had a history of their excellent backup winning a lot of games.
Cooper Rush.
He's with the Ravens now, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that where he is? The A+ backup. Not threatening the starter, but can win some games when he comes in.
That's what you want.
Dude, Milton's terrible.
God. I mean, Kevin said the same thing too, right? Like,
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, and people get all excited.
With the
'cause-
Patriots,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the Patriots. You just hear about it because you follow the team, obviously. And you just hear his arm, his athleticism. He does backflips. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Okay.
Every throw is whoa.
Yeah.
pretty bad.
So did you watch him any?
No, I can't watch him here. Like, for some reason, whenever the Cowboys are playing preseason, I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. NFL Network. Then they end up showing like the Giants versus the Jets, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna watch that till they show it tomorrow.
Yeah, but with TikTok, you can watch every snap. I watch every snap of every player that I want to see.
Really?
Yeah.
Like-
Everybody's got
Oh, do you
Everything
search
up
it
there.
out, or how do you do
Yeah,
that? Okay.
sure. Like I watched every Dylan Gabriel snap. I watched every Shadur snap from week 1. I watched your boy, the Patriots, the tackle from LSU.
Campbell? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I watched Will Campbell. He played both games.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a stud.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
He's gonna be a stud.
so excited.
So yeah, you can watch anything.
I guess they fed me Ewers. I didn't really want to see
Mine?
it.
Oh, that's cool.
No. Quinn Ewers. Like,
Dude,
for some
terrible.
reason, they
It's
fed me
awful.
those.
yeah, he looks bad, too.
Bad. In practice, leading up to it in camp, great. They were like, he might be the guy. He might be the guy to supplant Tua. He's really having a bad run.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's having fun.
My favorite thing though of last week was Michael Penis Jr.
Oh, yeah. I saw your story and I didn't get it at first, and then I saw it making its round, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't see that at first." Okay.
All I wrote was
Is it the graphic?
heck of a press conference. The local affiliate in Atlanta,
Oh,
and obviously it was autocorrect. They wrote Michael Penis Jr.
of course.
When it's you spell it Penix. Now I'm sure when you write that, there's a little squiggly red line underneath it that goes, "You've misspelled this."
All right.
And I'm sure they had to have some sort of meeting going, okay, cryo guy, graphics guys,
Yeah, Cryo. Chiron.
whatever it is.
Chiron.
Yeah. You guys have to know and watch for this because it's going to spell penis every time you write Penix. And so I don't think it was anybody messing with anyone. I think they just got auto-corrected. And he's up there, he's talking to the table, and it says Michael Penis Jr.
It's one letter, man.
So funny. And so I had listeners, and I don't expect everybody to know everything. And again, I didn't even point to the fact that what his real name was, that it was a mess up. I just wrote heck of a press conference. And listeners were messaging me like, man, if I had his last name, I think I'd change it.
They didn't know.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yeah. So big shout out to Michael Penis Jr.
Yeah.
And you know he got that his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
And thank God he was a great athlete. Because
Yeah.
imagine your name being Penix and being me.
Oh, gosh.
Because Penix, right? You can say his name, Michael Penix, but everybody's going to call you Penix when they read it.
Absolutely.
They're calling roll the first time. They're on the intercom. They're Michael Penix. And everybody goes, he sounds like penis. And if you're not a great athlete, you know you got called penis boy all the time. Heck, I got called that. Now my last name's not even near penis. So thought that was pretty funny. We played some golf last week. I played with my father-in-law and my brother-in-law. And we went out for 9 holes, just my father-in-law and I, like on Saturday night. It was pretty late. So at like 6:30, we go and we play 9 holes. He chipped in 2 balls from
Dang.
over 50 yards, 2 in the one round. And he's a fine golfer, about like us. But he chipped in 2 from over 40, 50 yards in 9 holes.
Dang.
By the way, everybody's mind was blown. His mind was blown. It wasn't like a normal thing.
Yeah.
But we're playing a par 3, and I hit mine on the green, probably 15 feet from it. And don't worry, I ended up bogeying the hole like an idiot. But he hits his really short, 50 yards in front of a trap to the right. And so I'm like, all right, get a couple strokes here. And he, boom, right up. One bounce, boom, right in the hole.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like, got it. Can't hate.
Gotta
Can't
respect.
Can't even be mad. Like, respect. I bogeyed the hole. I'm pissed. So whatever. And I'm like, dude, we hardly ever get to see anybody chip in. We're like on hole 7, 60 yards out, hits a perfect flutter, high ball, lands, and I'm like, oh my god, that's going in again. You can tell like 7 feet out because it's already rolling. Perfect, bloop, and again. I'm like, what is
my
it?
gosh.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So never seen that before.
That'd be such a cool feeling.
Chipped. I've only
You've never done it?
No.
I've only ever chipped in a few balls ever.
I
Never
know.
2. And it's so rare that when it happens, you're just like, I don't believe that. That's
I know.
crazy. He did 2. It was wild.
Dang.
It was wild.
He Scotty Schefflered him.
Oh man, what a shot! Huh?
Yeah.
Deep rough too. That Scheffler shot was awesome.
Yeah. But your father-in-law.
Yeah,
No, way
That was
better.
better. That
Way
was
better,
better. That
though.
was
Way
better.
better.
way better because it never happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Scheffler did it. Was like, yeah, but it's a Tuesday.
That guy.
So play golf. DJ's really good. DJ whooped us.
He's got a nice swing.
He's an athlete. He
Yeah.
played college baseball. He's a college coach. It's so annoying. I beat him the last time we played before that, but he like crushed. I mean, it wasn't even close. We went and played it was Monday, so my club was closed. It's the one day it's closed. And so we went and played at the Opry Mills. Mm-hmm.
Gaylord.
Yeah, whatever it's
Right?
called, over at the Opry.
Yeah.
Gaylord Opry. Sorry, Eddie, I don't say it right.
Well, I think that's what
Don't
it's
worry,
called.
I got something coming for you too.
Whoa.
And the course is nice. It's really nice. It's pretty expensive.
I was going to say,
play over there.
yeah.
But it's really nice. They do a really good job of keeping that course up,
okay.
and it's public, so we just jumped on it. But it's like $115 or something a person.
That's like any decent course nowadays. That's what it is.
It's
Yeah,
expensive.
it's expensive.
It's expensive to play golf. Dude, I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up, man?
And I got to put my hater hat on because it's gonna sound like I'm a hater.
Oof.
But you're not a hater. You're
But
just putting the hat on.
I kind of am, but I'm only doing it because 1, it's funny,
Okay,
and 2, I just gotta kind of know.
go ahead.
Why are you posting all this stupid stuff on Instagram now?
What do you mean?
You're posting the stupidest stuff on Instagram. Are
do
you
you
trying to be some sort of weird info? You were
what do you
giving no, and this is where it comes from. You were giving Kevin crap because Kevin was posting stuff. Your stuff's the worst I've ever seen.
The worst you've ever seen.
You're posting a picture of like the car line.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
just all
You
out
ever
of-
been on a pickup school line?
I do, because I really don't give a crap. But it's like all out of nowhere. All of a sudden, Eddie's trying to be this influencer, and it's the weirdest, goofiest stuff. So I'd like to share a few things. Okay. And had you not gone at Kevin, I don't think I would even thought about it.
Did you think the same thing, Kevin?
Yeah, even my wife was like, why is Eddie all over my
It's
feed
so
now?
weird. He posted a picture of a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Do you just want stuff to exist on your feed?
No. We were talking about the lawnmower. It's stuff that we've talked about on the show.
I
It's
hear
a little,
you.
It's an
So you
update.
posted a lawnmower. The next one is you drawing on a piece of paper, and it just says the creative juices are flowing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was drawing.
Okay, stupid. Next up, it's a picture of your kid's shoes.
Yeah, it's just whatever. I looked in my photo and like there's
No, I
6
get it.
pictures of that. It's
I
pretty
get it.
cute.
I
Thought
get
I'd
it.
share that.
The next is the car line.
Oh gosh, dude, that's
It's
brutal.
just cars.
I was in that line for 30 minutes. What else was I
And
gonna
then
do? I
he's
was
hanging
gonna
out the
post.
window on the next picture, right?
No, I was just like,
yeah.
The next is he's telling a story about him writing a song with John Daly.
yeah, that was cool.
And the next is a
That is
picture of a
cool.
salad, and he's like, "Let me help you make this salad." So
Yeah, no, but you got to flip. I
know.
show you how to make the salad.
I know, and you sound like you're a total goober in this clip. Too.
Goober.
Hi everybody, it's Eddie here.
Yeah, man, I'm a food.
You're not.
food person.
You can be. And
wow,
again,
that's my first post.
had
But now
you
you're
not
telling
gone
me.
at Kevin, I would care nothing. You're being the biggest hypocrite because this is goofy as crap, and out of nowhere.
It's not out of nowhere.
What's the reason?
I got an alert that said I can start making money.
Okay, now that makes sense. Okay,
and
now
I'm making cash.
now I
dude.
totally understand. And great.
But it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I gotta post. Like, I don't even know what to post. Oh, look at that, a car line. This is terrible. Post it. Yes.
Fully understand. However, you made fun of Kevin, and so I just wanted to bring that back and show you how that feels because it sucks.
Thank you.
Well, Kevin, what else have you been posting? More,
I did the
more dad stuff?
I drank the milk. I posted that video. People loved that video. I tried
How much
breast milk
did you
for the
make
first
on
time.
your stuff?
Well, on average,
you can do view insights. It'll tell you exactly how much per post.
well, but it's always delayed. So on average, every picture I've posted is about $30-$35.
no way.
Yes way, dude.
Let me see your phone.
Yes, check it out. That's why I'm like, I need to post every day. I can retire on this money.
Retire on this money.
Pull up your feed.
Hold on.
I know how to get there.
No, I got you.
No, I know. I don't, dude. There's nothing in your phone that I would want to see. There would only be some. No, I don't want this.
What do you mean? That's the insights.
No. I'm going to each picture.
That salad actually looks great.
Thank you, Brandon.
Okay, view insights on the salad. Eddie made $8.
Yeah. Well, but that's because I just posted yesterday.
I hear you.
But I'm saying on average, the lifespan of that picture, it makes me
hey.
about $30.
I hear you. Let me take a look. The second one here. View insights. Eddie talking about the John Daly. $10.
No, go later.
Stop. I'm just going through.
Go.
Stop. No.
I just posted that 2 days ago.
Yeah, I hear you. Next up, view insights. Eddie on the car line.
Oh, that's a good one.
$30.
Hey.
Nice.
But I guarantee you the John Daly and the salad one will get up to 30. You just need to give it
Your
a few
kids'
days.
shoes. $25.
Hey, not bad. 25 buckaroos.
Luke Bryan, $11.
Yeah, I thought
Dang,
Luke would give me
Luke.
more.
The creative juices, $16. He's not making $30 a post, guys.
Yeah.
No,
I don't even care. I think you trying to make money is great.
No, look at the other the other
Lawnmower, $22.
A lawnmower, $22. That's gambling money,
The
dude.
golf picture, $20 of Eddie and I.
Come on.
First day of school. This is from August.
I don't
6th.
like you
$16.
being on my phone.
$16.
It's a weird feeling.
My point is,
Give my phone back.
you're amplifying your money.
No, dude. I'm telling you.
But I think it's great. Make your money. Make all the money you can make. But don't
trying
make
my
fun of
best.
Kevin whenever he's trying something new.
Kevin, I'm not
whenever
even
you're
making
going to
money.
do it right after him. Makes you a hypocrite.
Kevin, are you
And at
making
least
money?
mine's consistent content.
Whoa, I'm getting there, dude.
Okay.
That was my
At
first
least-
salad.
That's like my first salad.
Do you want a bit of social media advice?
Yeah, come on.
Pick a lane and stay in it.
Yeah, I think I did with the salad.
Then all your stuff should be
Salads.
no.
Salad guy. Eddie's tossing salad.
Now you're talking.
It's Toss and Salad Tuesday with Eddie.
There you go.
That's not what you're going to say?
No, I was going to say food, but then if you're doing a lot of stuff that's not food related and it gets fed to people that usually, no pun intended, and then it's fed to people in their feeds and they're like, I'm going to pass on it, then they're not going to feed them as much of the stuff that they like.
Oh.
So that's why I do, like, most of my stuff on Instagram is music. Most is music. Every once in a while it's something that's like
what if,
family,
like, yeah,
but
you
never
meet-
sports, because if I put something sports up and it goes up on my into my main feed, the people that are usually getting the country music stuff from me get some sports, they don't like it. Well, my Instagram's not going to feed them any more stuff because they're like, oh, they don't like the stuff he's doing.
Okay. I understand, but you kind of get in a little pickle there. Like, what if you meet Mark Grace and you want to put it on your Instagram?
Then I put it on my sports Instagram and tag it through my story.
It's tough. So it's no longer just going to go on your regular?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Well, that's where
I'm
I just kind of
saying,
get a little like...
But if you want to make money as like an influencer in a specific area, you got to be consistent in that area.
Okay. So just salads.
Like I can like
Just food.
No, it doesn't matter what the just is. You don't even have
Yeah.
to do it. I'm just giving you. a
Well, I
little
don't
bit
have
of
that many
advice.
John Daly stories, so it can't be that.
Just John Daly.
It can't be that.
What would John Daly do?
That's tough, though, dude. How do you think of, like, every day posting something?
I've
Like,
just been doing a lot of fun lists, and
Yeah, I see that.
They
That's
crush.
cool.
They crush with a bunch of pictures. Luckily, I have Brandon to help me.
you know what I like mostly about your stuff is the pictures that you dig up and post
You know what?
to do the list.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, like, that's kind of fun because some of them are old. I'm like,
it's
I haven't seen
mostly
that
just
one in a
pictures
while.
I haven't. Yeah, I got to find like pictures. Brandon found a good one of me yesterday. Brandon, where'd you find that picture of me at a bar or something?
You were shooting something.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I thought you might have used AI or something.
I was like, Bobby's
I was
never
like
in a
leaning in a
bar.
bar.
I use AI. That's what I did.
That would be my suggestion to both of
Okay.
you, new influencers.
Well, no, Kevin's got his lane. He's just
Yeah, TikTok is strictly just the baby stuff.
Yeah,
And
Tik-
my last video got 2,100 views.
Nice
Okay.
you, man.
The one before that was 800.
TikTok to me is just music, only. And Instagram, I will put some family stuff in there,
Yeah,
but never
okay.
sports, because once I put something up that does not get as good of engagement or likes, then they feed it less.
Right.
So Yeah, good luck.
Thank you, man. Thanks
But
for that. Thanks for the
It's
advice.
a lot of work.
It is a lot. I mean, it's not really a lot of work. It's just a lot of thinking. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta-
that's work.
thinking.
Yeah.
No, I
Like, you know, when I set aside time every day to do these lists.
Yeah.
And so I'll work out every day, 4 days a week. And then I go and I get in the sauna for like 20, 25 minutes. And every day in the sauna, I work.
That's where you think.
That's where I have set aside, I'm going to do my, like, you want to hear the list I have going up today?
Yes.
I already have it done. I haven't posted. By the time this is out, I'll probably have posted it. But I have my favorite Toms of all time.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
Top
good.
top 10 Toms.
Brady.
Okay, well, hold on. Well,
Okay.
let me get it up
Oh, I
here.
thought we were playing a game.
We are. I got to get. Hey, hold on, man. Let me get it up here. Let me get it up here.
Picture Bobby in the sauna. Let's see.
Let's see. Oh no, I already have them all made with the pictures.
Okay.
So it's all made. I'm just gonna push submit. Okay. Top 10 Toms of all time.
Yep.
Kevin.
Tom Green.
Oh, I didn't put Tom Green in there.
Oh, I thought for sure.
I
Change
definitely that I forget sometimes. There are some music ones where a listener will be like, "This one," and I'm like, "Oh, missed it."
Yeah.
I'll also say this: 2 things. One, whenever you post your salads,
Yeah, salads. Yeah, yeah.
always ask the question like, "What did I miss?" or "What can I do better?" People love giving advice, and what that does is it creates engagement.
The comments are always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
The comments are good because then it feeds it out to more people.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so do you do that when you post it,
you can do it,
or do you do it in a comment?
both. I do it sometimes on the
do it
picture,
today.
sometimes under. Okay, Tom Green. I probably missed that, but I did top 10 Toms. Go ahead, Tom Green not on the list. Eddie.
Brady.
Okay, Tom Brady comes in at number 3.
Pretty good.
Go ahead. You're still up.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Tom Hanks comes in at number 5.
Tom DeLonge.
That's what I was thinking.
Tom DeLonge from Blink 182.
Come on, he's on the list.
The
Comes in at number 8.
Wow.
And I'll say
Wow.
this: a part of his appeal to me is the UFO investigating.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Tom DeLonge, Blink 182 frontman turned UFO investigator.
Thomas Edison.
Thomas Ederson.
Thomas
The
Edison.
light bulb guy.
Did you know he did not invent the light bulb? Actually,
Yeah,
he
Casey.
just made it better.
Wow.
Idiot.
Okay.
Thomas Edison. At
We're learning so much today.
Thomas Edison at number 4.
Wow.
Held 1,093 patents in his lifetime. Still one of the highest totals ever.
Dang.
You're killing the Tom list.
Did I say Hanks?
You did.
Yep.
Lord.
No. my manager Tom Lord
Not on there?
did not make
Good
it.
one, though. That's a good one.
I tried.
Shout out.
Brandon.
Tom Landry?
No chance.
I eliminated him because I got it down to like 15. He would have been honorable mention, but didn't make top 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I did have it and I wrote about his fedora, but I didn't put him on the top 10.
Makes sense.
Casey?
I'm going to go Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's a good one, Casey.
Tom Cruise at number 10.
Ooh, just made it.
I wrote weird dude, but some of the greatest action movies ever.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So weird.
Okay.
You're
Casey,
still up,
You
man.
keep-
You're up. No, you keep going. Yeah.
How many Toms do I know, man?
He says it's like his neighbor.
there are still 1, 2, 5 left.
Tom Hardy.
Actor?
Got cut off for honorable mention.
That's a good one.
yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
good one.
Like jujitsu expert too, like fighter, like really does. Yeah. Kevin?
I'm going to go Tom Petty.
Oh, that's so good.
Number
That's-
1.
Kevin.
Possibly the greatest American rock star.
Yeah, of course.
Tom Petty, number 1 Tom of all time. I still have number 2 here.
I'm out, guys.
Yeah, man.
I'm starting to lose it.
Tom Brady, Tom Crew, Tom.
This is the last round. We'll go around here.
Oh, got one.
I think I got one too.
That's time.
I'm
Kevin.
out. Yeah, I'm out.
All right, Eddie
Give me Tom Selleck.
from
Magnum PI, baby.
Dash, buddy.
Tom Selleck, mustache, Hawaiian shirts, Magnum PI, number 7. Tom
Yes!
I used to watch Magnum PI only because it came on before WCW Wrestling on TBS.
Dude, that's a great show.
So I would watch Magnum PI into wrestling. Higgins.
Higgins. And his buddy who flew the helicopter. Tom. Dang, I don't know another Tom, man. Oh, Tom the cat
No.
from Tom and Jerry.
There's 3 left. Tom Cat did not make it.
Okay.
Brandon,
Tommy DeVito.
their quarterback,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Hey,
John
Johnny
Guy.
Cutlets.
did not make it.
A little piece of home.
Casey,
Tommy Lee Jones.
No.
That's good, Casey.
No. So, okay. At number 2, I'll tell you the description that I wrote.
Come on.
Okay.
Nicest guy ever. Longtime host of 2 television shows. One of the shows was America's Funniest Videos.
Oh,
One of the shows was Dancing with
I
the
got it.
Stars. Just say-
Tom
Bergeron at number 2.
dude, he was a nice guy.
He's the greatest. He was nice to me. He's so nice on Dancing
Yeah.
with the Stars. I put him at number 2.
What's he
was?
doing now?
I don't know, being Tom Bergeron.
You said what? He was a nice guy. It's
Well,
like
because I met him at
Okay.
Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, you made it seem like he was not with us
No,
anymore.
he's still with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
How about this one? Country artist.
Oh, got it. Thomas Rhett.
Correct. Number 9, Thomas
Wow,
Rhett.
TR.
And then we have number 6. And I think, Kevin, you'd be the only one that wouldn't get this one.
Oh, okay. I'm out.
But I think the other 3 would get it. I think because
Musicians,
Casey's a
musicians.
musician, Brandon's a musician, and Eddie likes music.
That's rude, but yes.
Oh.
but accurate. Shots fired. It's accurate.
Guitar wizard,
Eddie.
Eddie.
Tom Morello.
Correct.
There you go.
From Rage Against the Machine and the Audio Slave.
You know who that is, Kevin?
Yeah. Only because no, I swear only because recently I saw a clip of him playing on TRL. He was like doing something with Carson Daly, and it was sick. But that's the only reason. That was like last week.
Okay.
Hey, wink.
TRL. Shout out TRL.
Okay, Mark Schlereth. We're going to take a break, come back, and talk to Mark Schlereth I know him from ESPN, but also from his podcast on YouTube now. We'll talk with him next. Hey, Mark, thanks for the time, man. Good to talk to you.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Good to talk to you as well.
The only state I haven't been to is Alaska. Like, just through all the touring I've done, I've been everywhere. I've not been to Alaska. Mostly, I get real dehydrated on planes. So it's like when it comes to vacation, I just haven't made the trip up there. Although it does seem awesome. You grew up there. Is it daylight most of the time and then nighttime most of the time? And if so, like, how weird is that to play football?
Yeah, it is that way. Like the summertime, I mean, it's, 20 hours of daylight or whatever it is. And the further north you go, the more daylight you've got. So one of the cool things, and I always wanted to, like, man, I don't know if documentary is the right word or right term for it, but they play this Midnight Sun tournament. And the games, it's baseball, and it's Alaska minor league baseball or summer league baseball, I guess, one of the great summer leagues back in the day in the 70s. The Cape Cod League took over. But they start a game first pitch with no lights at 11 p.m. And it's just a really cool up in Fairbanks. They do that. So, yeah. And then the wintertime is just, it's just dark. You wake up, you go to school, you walk to the bus stop. It's pitch black out. You get home, and we used to run from the bus. They drop you off at the corner, and we'd run to the house, to play like football because you had like 22 minutes of daylight left before it got black again. So, but when you grow up that way, it just is the way it is. So you don't know any different. And then, people always ask me, would you go back to Alaska? And I'm like, hell no. I love it. And I go visit. We were just up there last week visiting my father for his 86th birthday. But would I want to live there anymore? No, I like the Four Seasons. I like all the difference.
What was the football culture like in high school in Alaska?
Yeah, you know what? Bobby, we played like 7 games, and by the end of October, the snow's about to fall and it's really cold out, and there's not a lot of competition. It's really interesting. I had 2 scholarship offers coming out of Hawaii. Both the schools came up for a summer camp, and I was obviously a gifted athlete, right? So I could run and jump and do all those things. And I was big, but most of the time people recruited me as a linebacker or a tight end type of thing. Even in the professional leagues, I got worked out as a tight end a bunch. So it was just one of those situations where I had 2 scholarship offers. One was to Idaho and one was to Hawaii. And, for me, it was like, man, I'm going to go to Idaho because at least it snows there. And like, I can't wake up to 300 days of sunshine or 350 days of sunshine. It just like that would drive me crazy. And so, for me, that was kind of the culture of just growing up in Alaska. I definitely wanted to kind of recreate that. The other thing for me was I didn't know if I was any good. like I knew I was good in Alaska, but I knew there are not many 6'3", 220-pound guys that can run run like I could, right? So from a competition standpoint, I just didn't know if I was good enough to go out to a big school or walk on to at the time it was a Pac-10 school and play. So I made the choice to go somewhere where I thought I could play right away, and it worked out great.
When you got to Idaho to play ball, how long until you realized you actually could play ball?
Pretty much right off the bat, even though I redshirted, just I knew that I could play. I knew athletically that I was gifted, right? And so I knew that part was okay. And then it just became, I switched from the offensive side of the ball. I got recruited to play center. Then I switched to defense just because I could run and I could jump and I could do all those things. So I ended up playing 3 years of defense. Then I was just so injured all the time that, as a matter of fact, I switched back to offense my junior year, about midway through, played a couple of games. I ended up dislocating my elbow and having to have surgery on my elbow. And the university actually retired me from football. So I was done. And basically, at 21 years old or whatever I was, you heal. And I started badgering them to let me play my senior year. I came back my senior year, played a position I'd never played. I played guard, and ended up playing really well for the entirety of the season. And then I got drafted. The way I got drafted was I showed up. This is a great story. Marvin Washington was a teammate of mine who was a college basketball player, came to the University of Idaho, had 14 sacks in one season, and was a highly touted defensive end. And he called me up. I had no agent. I had been retired from football. I played 1 year on the offensive side of the football. And one night Marvin called me up and said, "Hey man, the Bengals are coming to work me out tomorrow. Why don't you show up and crash my workout?" And so I crashed his workout and absolutely whipped his ass and everything, 40 times, vertical jump, the bench press test, the whole thing. And it put me on the radar. And, normally you would think that would probably be the last invite I got to Marvin's workouts. He probably invited me 8 more times to his workouts. And I kept showing up and I kept whipping his ass and he kept inviting me. And then eventually teams just came to work me out. And so I don't play it down in the NFL if it's not for my teammate Marvin Washington. But the cool thing, Bobby, for me was I'm playing for Denver and we win a world championship in 1997, 98 Super Bowl, 97 season. We beat the Green Bay Packers 31-24, win the championship. And I'm in the training room where I spent most of my career. After the game, and this is a month or so afterwards, free agency, and Mike Shanahan comes down to me and goes, "Hey, listen, man, we're looking for a rotational defensive lineman, like a guy that can play inside, outside, just a guy that fits. It doesn't have to be the best guy, but it just has to fit our culture, a guy that's going to work, a guy that's going to be part of our team. Here's a list of about 8 guys I have. Just tell me who I should sign." I go, "All right, give it to me." I look at it. First name I see, Marvin Washington. I said, "Sign him." And so Mike goes, "Okay, done." He walked upstairs, signed Marvin Washington. And so we win the Super Bowl 33 together as teammates. So I don't play it down in the NFL if it's not for my teammate Marvin Washington. And Marvin Washington doesn't win a world championship if it's not for me. So it's just one of those things, you're so connected as teammates and players. So one of the reasons I feel bad for the NCAA right now with the NIL, where guys just become mercenaries. You don't have or develop or have a chance to develop those kind of relationships that last a lifetime.
You bring up playing for the Broncos, and I got a couple things I want to talk about here, but you were on one of those silent offensive lines. You guys don't talk to the media, right?
Correct.
And so is just the juxtaposition of what you did there, not talking, and then now you talk at a high level a lot. Do you think you would have been a pretty outspoken lineman, but the rules were you just couldn't talk?
Probably not. I didn't really speak a whole lot back then. Like I saved it all up so I could spit it all out now. But the interesting thing about playing that position, it's like this secret mushroom society. Nobody knows what we're doing except us. And so, like, when you don't talk, it made it one of those situations where everybody wanted to talk to you. As soon as that ban was lifted, you went to a Super Bowl and you had to talk, otherwise the league fined you. Nobody really was that interested in talking to us anyhow. It was like 1 5-minute interview and they go, "Okay, now we're done," because nobody really understands what's going on up front. Nobody really understands that position. So, And, I always tell people because they go, and you're kind of a hypocrite because you didn't speak and now you speak for a living. I was like, I spoke to those guys all the time. Adam Schefter used to cover us as a beat reporter. Now he's just he's the grand poobah of all things information, right? But Adam and I talked every day. He was a good buddy of mine. And a lot of guys in the media were good buddies of mine. It was just always off the record. Like, you can't quote me. But and so we had that relationship with a lot of guys. It was just it's just an interesting time. And we did it more out of fun and to bind us together. And it was always funny because guys would try, like, I remember Tommy Nalen played center for us, and we went to New England, and he snuck out of the locker room after a game. We beat the New England Patriots, and he was from Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the New England Patriots, play. And so he snuck out and talked to one of his local reporters, and somebody sent the article. I mean, we had back then it was a newspaper article. It wasn't on the internet. So they clipped it and sent it to us and sent it to somebody within the mail. I think it was our offensive line coach. And then he brought it in as evidence so that we could find Tommy Nalen a bunch of money for speaking to the local media. So, it was a game for us, and it was just one of those things to keep yourself entertained.
10th round pick. Now, we don't have 10 rounds now. We have 7. So I don't know, in the 10th round, what day is that? Do they? What happened? Was that 3-4 days? They do it all in one day back then?
Yeah, it was like 3 days. And, and I knew it was interesting because there's a great offensive line coach in the league named Jim McNally, and he came out with Cincinnati Bengals to work me out a couple times. And that guy was calling me from the first round on. So he called me every single round. Like, I'm standing on the table for you in the second round. Like, you are going to be a great player in this league. And, and he gave me a lot of confidence in me. He called me literally every single round. And then finally, the 9th round came around. He goes, I think I'm going to get you. I think I'm going to get you. And they didn't. They took somebody else, another offensive lineman that played tackle. And then he calls me, and he is just livid. He's so pissed off. And he calls me right before the 10th round. He goes, hey, man, I've got you. I'm going to get you in this round. So my phone rings, and it's I just thought, it was the Bengals. And so I pick up, and it's the Washington Redskins. And they took me at 263. And I think Cincinnati had a couple of picks later or whatever where they were going to take me, but ended up going to the Redskins, which just was such a blessing because, it's interesting how you get coached, the guys who coach you. I just this weekend, I was at a celebration of life ceremony for my college coach, Dan Cazzetto, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. Was one of the great people, but not a good coach, a great coach. And then I went to Washington, where I was coached by Joe Bugle, who to me is a Hall of Fame NFL coach. And then Jim Hannafin, also kind of a Hall of Fame offensive line, assistant coach. And then I went to Alex Gibbs, the godfather of the zone running game, who is a Hall of Famer at that level as well, and played in Washington with the Hogs. So I walked into a situation as a 10th rounder where I was invested in, right? I was like, these guys just poured into me from a coaching staff standpoint and a player standpoint, where I just learned the game at a higher level because I was around guys who were great, great coaches. And I tell you what, it makes such a difference in your career. You look back on it and go, wow, how blessed and how thankful I am to go there and the places I got to play with the people that I got to play who were real. I always say, just because you're a professional athlete doesn't make you a professional, right? I played for and played with a bunch of professional football players and professional coaches, and it made a huge difference in my life.
Is it hard not to talk about the toxic players that are toxic? Because it's like in music. Like, I have friends that do music, and I have friends that are athletes, and I know stuff. It's hard to talk about being fully transparent because I know they kind of suck. Like, there's some really famous people that kind of suck, and so it's tough to not just go, yeah, this person sucks. Whenever there's something toxic happening in the locker room, to not go like, this person's kind of a terrible professional.
Yeah, that's hard because you can't win with those guys. I mean it. Like, to me, it's about, especially in a team sport, it's about what are you willing to do for everybody else? How are you willing to be sacrificial in your approach to the game? How are you willing to put others ahead of yourself? Because that, to me, is, that to me is what leadership, that to me is what culture looks like. And culture is one of those things that everybody talks about. But if it's not lived every single day, preached every single day, and worked on every single day, then it just falls apart. And the interesting thing about an NFL locker room, it's 53 guys on your active roster. And one of the really interesting things, and I don't know why this is, but you can have the majority of your guys as real professionals, right? Attention to detail, work, study, prepare, all those things. And their gravitational pull is not nearly that of having a couple turds on your team. You have a couple of turds on your team, and their gravitational pull, their orbit is so much stronger than all the professionals. And I don't understand why that is. It just is. And so you have got to do such a great job as an organization of understanding that. And I think one of the things that happens to a lot of coaches and a lot of organizations, they all feel like, they're all ego driven to the point of saying, yeah, but under my expert tutelage, this guy's not going to be a turd. This guy's going to be a good dude. And he's going to work hard, because his athletic gifts are so supreme. And the bottom line, Bobby, is I don't care how great an athlete you are. If you're a garbage human, you are a detriment to the success of that team. And so you've just got to understand, and you've got to be able to pull the trigger on those guys and get rid of them. And it's really hard to do when you see a dude that just is so gifted. And there are a lot of those guys that are so incredibly gifted. But if they're just not good guys, or they're just not professionals, man, they will destroy your team.
Don't you find it hard? Because I watch your watch on TikTok. I follow a lot of what you do. Don't you find it hard though to be somebody who has the voice that you have and is known for a lot of your authentic feelings and emotions on things, to not actually just say who the turds are whenever a team isn't performing, to be like, yeah, you know what, this person kind of sucks and it's probably holding them back?
Yeah, that's hard. But yeah, one of the things I always try to do, whether it's broadcasting, whether it's doing, my podcast, or whether it's doing a game or whatever, I love football, man. To quote, I love the Alarm in the 80s, the Welsh band, and they have a line in one of their songs. It's the lifeblood that courses through my veins. And it resonates with me because football's been the lifeblood that courses through my veins, man. I love football. So I love to celebrate football. I love to celebrate as opposed to going, well, that guy's a turd and that guy got beat. I love to celebrate the guy who beat him, right? I love to celebrate the excitement and all those things. So yeah, it's hard sometimes because you have inside information on a guy that you just know why, especially when the fans are on you and like, oh man, you're not giving this guy the credit, or you're bitter or whatever it is. And the inside scoop of why that guy moves or bounces around, or why, teams have just grown sick of his crap. So, but I tend to just try to leave that stuff behind. Sometimes I get caught up a little bit like we all do. We're all human. But for the most part, I just try to celebrate the things I love about football.
You're in good shape compared to a lineman in game shape. And I was watching Any Given Saturday, which is the Netflix show about the SEC. I'm a big SEC guy. And the linemen are talking about they just got to eat all the time. And it's just unhealthy stuff. They just got to put on mass. And any of the people that I know that were linemen are skinnier now. However, any of my friends that played quarterback or played skill position, they put on 30 to 40 pounds almost immediately. Did you find when you left the league, you lost weight?
Yeah, I did. I lost, and it was intentional. I was just like, I fought my whole career to be heavy enough. It was a lifelong, just, gorging myself on a consistent basis to remain heavy enough. I used to have a limit. My limit was actually, I couldn't weigh less than, a certain amount. So my deal, where most guys have a limit on the top, my limit was on the bottom because I had a tendency to get underneath my limit. And so, you'd weigh in every Thursday. And if I wasn't above 285, man, it was $100 a pound. It was just one of those things that's the way we used to do it. And, so my weight was somewhere between, I usually weighed about 288 to 294, somewhere in there. And I had to fight constantly to keep that on. So as soon as I got done playing, man, I dropped to 230. Like it was nothing. It was easy. Now it's not as easy anymore. I stepped on the scale the other day at 270 and I was like, oh shoot, none of my suits are going to fit. So I'm on this, I went from 270 I think it was 270.6 pounds or 7 pounds on Monday to 259.3 pounds on Saturday. And I am on a mission to get to about 240 right now, which I do every year. It's like I get lazy and just start eating and whatever, and then the next thing I know, I mean, I could be 290 in a heartbeat. So it's one of those things you got to work on. But you're right, most of the offensive linemen, most of them enjoy like getting away from that lifestyle, exercising and losing the weight.
I want to ask you one more personal question, and I want to ask just a few NFL questions. But personally, what does anything still hurt on you?
Oh, everything. Yeah. I mean, I had 29 surgeries when I was playing. I had 20 knee surgeries. I had back surgeries. I had 7 elbow surgeries. I had a kidney surgery where I literally got wheeled into surgery Sunday night at 11 p.m., checked myself out of the hospital Monday morning at 11, drove to the stadium and played the Raiders in a Monday night game, and we beat them 27-0. And the things you do to yourself, there's no sane person on earth that would do those things, right? And there's no sane doctor on earth that would allow you to do those things. But it's the NFL, and there's just a different standard when it comes to playing. And you have to be willing, people talk about, oh, you can't play, you can't play injured or you got to play hurt. You got to play injured. And you want to keep your job, you got to be willing to do things that other guys just aren't willing to do. And if you don't play injured, and more importantly than playing injured, you got to play well injured. And so, like, I had an ability during the course of my career to be almost not being able to walk on a Saturday and going out and whipping somebody's ass on Sunday. And that was a challenge. And it was one of those challenges that I accepted and reveled in. Like I was proud of my ability to play well injured and just go out there and do what I had to do, and make that sacrifice for my teammates. So yeah, do my knees hurt? Sure. Does my back hurt? Absolutely. Do my elbows hurt? Yeah. Do my shoulders hurt? Uh-huh. But one of the things that you have to understand is that I've known nothing but pain from the time I was 18 years old. So you put my body on somebody else that's my age and they're checking themselves into the hospital. To me, it's just the way my body is. Like I've grown accustomed to it. I'm used to having pain. And it doesn't affect me, I think, like most people do, because it's all I've known. It's all I've known since I was 18. Like sleeping through the night, I don't know what that feels like. I haven't done that. I can't do that. I wake up all the time because something hurts. And it's just the way it is. And so I don't whine about it or complain about it. I don't worry about it. People are all like, oh, what about the concussion issues? I don't give a crap. Like I'm doing fine. If that happens, if CTE or whatever, I do happen to believe that your body's got unbelievable ability to recuperate, right? I believe that you have enough plasticity and enough connectivity in your brain that if you're constantly using it and you're working and you're doing those things, I think you'll overcome some of the issues that you've done to yourself, just like you have with health. And I watch a bunch of guys that I know play myself. I don't use drugs. I don't use alcohol. I don't use that stuff. So I think I exercise, I do all those things. I eat right. So I think all those things kind of manifest to good health, even brain health and all those things. So like, I just don't sit around and going, oh, woe is me. I'm not a victim. I don't worry about it. I would do it all over again. And I don't make excuses for the NFL. I don't people always talk about safety and this. We signed up for it. Most of us, almost all of us would do it again. And some of the best men I know, some of the greatest fathers, some of the greatest leaders, some of the greatest, spiritual advisors that I know played in the NFL. And so I just get to the point where a lot of times people just want to go, oh, football concussions equals, freak out and ruin your life or do something dramatic to your family. I don't buy into that. They don't study the effects of depression. What is your identity? When you have an identity as a football player and it gets taken away from you, like anything in life, like that's hard to deal with. And so if you put your identity in what you do for a living, when it gets taken away from you, and you will get pink slipped, outsourced, you will get, a cut, supplanted, whatever the case may be. if your identity is in that, then you're going to suffer some depression. How does depression affect your brain and all those different things? So I'm just not a victim. I like, hey, man, it happens. It works. I had a TV show on Fox that just got dumped. I just got fired. So what? I'm in New York packing up my apartment. That's life, man. It happens. And so we move on and we try to figure out what's next.
All right, let me ask you one football question. I keep this Bronco helmet on my desk here. I got a Bo Nix signed Bronco helmet. Pretty slick.
Yeah.
Pretty shiny. You think they can win the AFC West?
Oh yeah. Hey man, they're an outstanding football team. So I was at their scrimmages on Thursday with the Arizona Cardinals. So I reached out to a couple of guys. I know a bunch of guys on the staff of the Arizona Cardinals. Offense coordinator Drew Pensing. I asked him about him. He goes, man, this defense is unbelievable. You're not running the ball on the Denver Broncos. They can shut down the run, make you one-dimensional. So that's a really good place to be in their defensive backfield, with Pat Surtain, with Riley Moss, with Barron, the kid they just drafted in the first round, with McMillan. I mean, they're legit. So they've got a really good chance to be great on the defensive side. And then I'm talking to Jonathan Gannon, who's their head coach, former defensive coordinator in the league. And I was like, hey, man, just offensively, Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix, because last year there was a lot of narrative out there that the defense led them. They never beat, a good team. I think they beat one team with a winning record. So it was more like, hey, Bo Nix was getting drug along by the defense. So I said to Jonathan Gannon, what do you think? Bo Nix, just Bo Nix, forget about the defense. He said, Bo Nix will lead this team to the playoffs. Like that's how good Bo Nix is in year number 2. So they're deep. They're excited. Talked to Sean Payton a bunch about them. And I tell you what, man, they've got the right culture. They've gotten rid of a bunch of guys that just didn't fit what they were trying to build, that were good football players, just not the right guys. And I think they've got a really great feeling about who they have involved in their football team right now.
We were talking about before you came on The Stinking Truth, which is your show. And now that football season is back, thank God, do you find it's just easier to do a show now than trying to figure out what to talk about?
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, the NFL is the gift that keeps on giving. There's always, they've done a great job of making it relevant 365, and so there's always things to talk about. But now when you get into, trying to create on YouTube your podcast, and I've just done it as kind of fun. But now I look at it like, hey, man, this could be the next thing that, you actually make a living doing. And so, some of the breakdown stuff and getting in depth and creating benchmark segments and some of those things, educating people have this desire, I find, to actually know about football. Like the general public, it's really interesting. You're broadcasting a game and, I speak football language. So I'll say things and my producer will get in my ear going, nobody in America knows what that means. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, everybody knows you can't upkick a 4-eye. I don't even know what a 4-eye is. The producer says, I go, what do you mean you don't know what a 4-eye is? You don't speak English? No, you're speaking Japanese. So, to be able to educate a fan base and to still have fun and be entertaining, but still really bring football to life for people. I think that's what, I've looked at this opportunity and say, hey, man, I've got to take this from something I just doink around with on the Stinking Truth podcast on YouTube and make it something that's more appealing to a vast majority of people and something that you can, chew on and digest and learn while you're having fun and being entertained. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know that I'll do it well, but you know what? I'll give it a shot.
You guys check out, and we were talking about it earlier, but the Stinking Truth podcast with Mark. Hey, Mark, I'm a big fan. It's super cool to have you on. I know you got a busy day today, and now the football's back. It's extra busy, but thanks for spending some time with us, and I'll keep following, and I don't know. I'm betting on the Broncos. Can I even say that to you? I mean, is that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say, hey, man, what's the number? Go on the over. Pound the over, man. Pound the over. That's what I'm telling you. It's a pleasure, Bobby. Anytime you need me to break anything down across the league, you just reach out. Don't hesitate.
Appreciate you, Mark. Have a great day.
You too, man.
Hey, so we talked about this on the show, and Brandon was paid $40.
$40.
Was that what it was?
That's it?
To write the song for the Cubs? Except he was just paid $40 for every song that he wrote, and they just picked that up, and it was played where?
It's played the 2007 WGN before every Cubs game that year. And then they started playing it when a Cubs player would hit a home run.
And how much you get paid for it?
$40.
Not every time.
No.
You got
The
paid one time.
And I didn't write it. I was just I was hired as a singer.
Got it.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're pitching this to WGN, and who knows if it'll get picked up." And
So you would sing stuff they would send to you.
yeah, I would
That
go
was your
into this.
job.
I would go into the studio and sing 10 jingles.
$400 a day.
I mean, it was like once every 3 months. So,
Oh yeah, that sucks.
you know.
$400 every 3 months.
Yeah.
That's a tough job.
Can't live
Tough.
on that.
Okay.
It's tough.
We have a part of the song.
Yeah, so I went through all of my emails and I could only find it's like the intro of the song. You get a pretty good idea of the corniness of it.
And they played this for many times in a lot of places, and he made $40. Mike, you have it?
Yeah.
Give it.
Wow.
Man, I want more.
Let's
This
go.
is our year.
What, Mike?
Here's a little bit of the end.
Okay.
And it was not.
It was not. It rarely was. Yeah. It rarely was. I think because I'm a Cubs fan and I watch, if not a little bit of all the games, a little bit of all the games. And the Brewers don't lose. They lost last night, finally. Unless I'm thinking 2 nights ago. They didn't lose. They won like 14 in a row. The Cubs are like 17 over 500, maybe 16 or 17 over 500. And they're like
winning.
they're like
One of the
eight-
wild cards,
They're like
right?
8 games
Yeah.
back
Yeah, I know.
of the Brewers.
Crazy.
It's crazy. The Brewers aren't losing. I don't even hate the Brewers because they're a small market team.
Are they the rival?
Yeah,
The Brewers and the Cubs?
Same
Well, I know
division,
St.
right?
Louis, but I mean,
They're not the rival because St. Louis is, but also we just paid their manager a bunch of money to come manage the Cubs, and he's doing a great job. But the Brewers are killing it right now. So, Brandon, play that song more. We need,
Yeah, man.
we need to play. Let's go. Casey, I see. Did you write a song?
I wrote a song, yeah.
For what?
For the Jets,
okay, what's happening here?
That's
Well,
awesome.
first of all, did you just do it for fun?
Yeah, I did it for fun, but I thought, we could play it. Maybe.
It's the same thing. It's our year.
Let's go Jets.
So you didn't know the Brandon thing,
I did not, no.
Crazy.
Yeah, because he wasn't
I
even here.
swear to God.
but he sees the clips.
That's
But
true.
he edits
That's true.
the clips.
He's always here, Kevin.
That's true.
Okay, so you wrote this song completely unrelated to us talking about Brandon writing that other song for
100%.
$40.
Yes.
When did-
This is just about, the pain and the suffering that I've endured as a Jet fan for the last 14 years, and I wrote a song about it.
And what's your goal with this song?
Just to hopefully give a little motivation to the team, Justin Fields, this is our year. This is our year.
When you say that, though, that's the Colts. This is our year. This is our team. He got to go on the field and do that with the whole choir, with the whole.
Hey,
not
you
Casey.
did. MetLife
No,
Stadium.
the
Oh, I was like,
Colts.
what?
Yeah, I was like, who?
The Col- You guys don't see the Colts guy?
No. No. I thought you were talking
Do you
about
guys,
Casey.
no,
Yeah.
you guys don't watch, I don't know, sports?
We do. What are you talking about?
Okay. He's done it for all last season. The cheerleader showed up at his house. This is our year. This is our team. The Colts singer, the guy at home who is a terrible singer.
No.
Guy's gone viral multiple. Oh no! I have.
Oh, man.
Okay, so let me play Casey's.
Okay.
And then I'll come back to that. I got to get my TikTok up. How long is it, Mike?
It's a minute and a half.
Okay, we're not gonna play a minute and a half of it.
I can pause it throughout or whenever you want me to.
But okay, I haven't heard this.
Let's get through the second verse at least.
We'll see. We'll see.
TBD.
All right, go ahead.
For the longest time, the Jets have not made the playoffs in some time. 14 years, it's such a crime. Will this year be the same? Can we reach the playoffs and shine? We haven't been there for the longest time. I've seen a lot of shit in my fandom. A butt fumble, coked out coach, and a penis scandal. Rex Ryan liked feet. Le'Veon Bell really liked his weed. And Aaron Rodgers blew out his Achilles. For the
song.
It sounds like a real song from like
does.
the 60s. Yeah, it's
Beach
like-
Boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, Casey can sing.
Yeah, dude.
Did you not know that?
I mean, I didn't know he could sing that well. He's really good.
This guy cannot. I'm gonna play you from the Colts.
That's
Okay.
good, man.
But this has gone so viral so many times. He does it every week.
This is our team. We bleed blue.
Oh, okay, hold on. That's
Oh my goodness.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them. Fortune beat the Giants. They might be giants, but we're mightier. This is our team. Go Colts.
so it's like his own little microphone in his house. And look, it ain't good,
Whoa.
but it's gone viral so many times. And then the cheerleader showed up at his house to do it with him. And then he did this on the field last week. They've embraced him, which is awesome.
That is cool.
great.
Good for
man.
him.
So is that what Casey's looking forward?
What if
like-
Casey doesn't know? That's what people think of that. And we're like, Casey,
Good job. Keep going. Keep doing it.
Whoa.
If they invited you out, would you sing it?
Absolutely.
I don't think they'll be inviting you out
Probably
to sing that one.
The coked out coach part probably not. PG
all right.
enough.
Mike, I think we're good, huh?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Thanks to Mark Schlereth. Thanks to Brandon. I feel like giving him another $40 just for the sake
I
of it.
know,
you
poor Brandon. Me
Poor
too, man.
Brandon.
I'll give you
guys.
40.
Hey, that's $40 more than Casey's made for his song.
Yeah.
That's true.
real,
Hey,
man.
Hey, all I have to do is
Seriously.
post one picture, dude. I got you.
That's a lie. We learned earlier that's a lie.
Pecan strawberry salad.
Okay, we're done.
Almonds.
Thank you guys. Have a good rest of the day. We'll see you guys later on this week. All right, bye everybody.
Here, I got you.
Blow it. Thank you. Bye everybody.